The current you abandoned me.
Good evening and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for January the 13th, 2020, Nighttime Edition. I'm Mom.
I'm Darkthorn.
And
That's Stuffy.
There's Stuffy.
Can't prove it.
No, that's true. We can't prove it. But we suspect it's you. Hi, Pie. Yeah, the photobomb was great. All right, let me add the meat shield and the other one to the stuff I have to do this weekend.
You actually have it. Oh, yeah, video making. Yep.
Yep. Yeah. All depending on whether or not I have a car, which I still don't. But yay, Uber.
Uber.
Yep. Got me to and from work today.
Makes me almost want to get a Kobayashi Maru together and name it the Uber.
Hold on, Kobayashi Maru keeps driving into stupid. Though I will say the guy who picked me up today could not figure out where my building was, and it occurred to me, it's stupid, you can't see the building. They took down our big sign right by the road that had our address and put up a new one and forgot to put the address on it. Yeah, Uber is definitely legal here, Pi. Definitely legal. It's very nice. Beats the heck out of taxis because I couldn't afford a taxi.
Yeah, it adds up after a bit.
Well, for a taxi from my house to work is $25 and Uber was $11. I could ask the Uber to be there at a specific time. I could not schedule a taxi. They could get there in a vicinity. But maybe not. Admittedly, push comes to shove. I could hike, or I could take the bus, or I could drive my bicycle.
Bicycle.
Yeah, this time of year though, the bicycle would be harsh.
It would be really harsh because it's dark when I leave for work in the morning. It doesn't get sunny or even light until about 8:15. So that is a challenging ride first thing in the morning. I have the clothes for it.
Cold.
Oh, no, I have winter clothes for biking. Winter gloves, winter leggings, and all that stuff. But then you also have to carry all your clothes with you. And that and a laptop and a purse full of stuff on a bicycle in the dark. Yeah, no. Nope. So a couple things we wanted to do today. We don't have a show tomorrow. I don't have a show tomorrow. DT might have a show tomorrow. That's up to DT-ness. PvP.
Yeah, we have a little bit of PvP. I gotta do physical damage on the ground. That's the only endeavor left for today.
Ooh. I have defeat D1 arthropods and defeat Zenkethi on the ground. Oh, be still my beating heart.
Yeah.
Zenkethi on the ground, yeah.
I re-rolled that one. Oh.
Well, it's 60, but if you go to of signs importance, I believe. I usually have that queued. Yeah, I usually have that queued up so I can just drop into that sequence. Let's see. I don't have it on every tune. I don't think I've got on this one.
I just didn't feel like it today. I was like, yeah.
I had it yesterday too, so yeah, big deal.
16 more points and I finish my endeavors.
Ew. Completely?
Completely.
Well, what the heck are you going to do with your life? What happens after that?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Nobody's actually filled it up yet. I mean, I've seen points I'm like a day or two behind some of the lead ones just because conventions, illness,
Yeah.
life.
Life. Yeah, how dare they? How dare they have a life? Let's see. Perks. Blah, 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 blah.
But yeah, I'm finishing it last my ground perks. It's gonna be
Maybe there isn't an option. Maybe everyone assumed nobody would ever do it.
I doubt it.
Yeah, I mean, it's... What's the number you've got?
Right now I'm at 434, so it'll be 450 when it's completed.
Okay, so it's been going on a year and 3 months, 15 months roughly.
No, longer than that. You cannot. Kind of takes about. There's points where you have like a day or two, where you have a day or two every week. You get about 5 a week roughly.
Okay, let's see here.
4 or 5, something
I'm trying
like that.
Boy, it doesn't say what happens when you finish.
No, we don't know.
Somebody has to know.
Nobody's there yet.
Nobody.
I don't think even Sav's there yet.
Oh, I think Sav is.
No,
is she
I don't
on?
think.
Or she's close, anyways.
Yeah, she was a little ahead of you at one point.
She's probably she's still probably a little ahead of me. It's like I said, I'm like a day or two behind a lot of the people who I see post up when they hit something. But if I start buying keys or things like that, I might be convinced if I get something worth giving away. I may give something away when I hit 450. I don't know if there's anything to give away. I don't know what'll happen yet, but it'll be fun.
It'll be fun to find out.
Yep,
Yeah.
they've got to do something. I'm sure they've thought of this.
Oh, I'm sure, but even after it's all said and done, I'll still run the endeavors because that's a good way to generate EC. Not the fastest way, but on a good day I can get like 1 million or close to 1 million.
Not to mention other resources too.
Right.
Sav's not responding, so I don't know. I'm not seeing anything.
I don't think anybody's
chatter
here yet. Like I said, if she's like a day or two ahead of me and I got like, say, 3 weeks to go, I think everybody's kind of in that ballpark.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of people who will finish up the space stuff and go, nah, I'm done.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
but it is good cheap EC and things like that.
Yeah. I mean, I want to get it done is my thing, is all. You have your OC about, I can't leave this map undone.
Yeah. Yeah, I am that way.
And me, it's like, I have to finish this run. I don't know. I have to finish this out. It's like, again, like my greatest bane right now. I look on my duty officer things. Which got pulled back up.
Hey, DT, you want to check your volume? I've got you cranked up all the way, and you're still a little quiet.
Okay, let me see what I can do here.
Okay.
Give me a moment.
Sounds good on my end, but for what that matters.
Yes, that definitely matters. But see, your volume is good, so it's the same input for me, but DT was really faint.
Okay.
Okay, is this better?
Yes, it is. Thank you. I mean, it
I
was
know
really
what
clear
happened.
yesterday, and then today was kind of quiet.
Yeah, Windows updated after the stream was done. Did a Windows update, and it set my microphone back to
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
set the microphone back to my webcam, which is much further away.
I refuse to ever do an update since the last 2 times it's just completely muffed up everything.
Yeah, this is one of the big stupid ones. That was all.
Yes. Yes, indeed. I've learned to only do them when I've got a couple hours to fix everything afterwards. And not
Well, I
go,
did it.
oh, I'll do it overnight and it'll be all fine when I get back. No.
A lot of mine actually works okay usually, but this one, a lot of stuff just got reset. I noticed, which has been annoying. Been
Yeah,
fixing ago.
it always resets my my sound and mic settings.
Yep.
Hey, let's change your default sounds or speakers to the monitor. Yeah.
Well, I got a camera on the monitor, so yeah, it's probably why I was sounding far away, because my little Logitech 1080 that I do the streams on, has its own mic, but so it's close enough to pick me up, but it's not like having the headset on, since I'm now much clearer.
Definitely. I need to run the PvP match if anybody wants to do that.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll go.
Do I want to make it worth my while? No, you're just going to slaughter me, so I might as well just go up there and...
Are we doing space or ground?
Yeah, we're doing space or ground.
Okay, space or ground.
Yeah, do you have a preference?
I gotta do 5,000 physical damage on the ground.
Oh,
So maybe we just go after each other with swords.
okay, hang on, let me get a... Do you want to go Federation or KDF?
Doesn't matter to me. I mean, I'm on a Fed, but I can change over to
No, that's
KDF
okay, I can
later.
grab a Fed tune.
Well, I don't know. If you're on a KDF, I'll change to KDF.
I will-
It's not...
I was sitting there just because I wanted to put some stuff in the bank. It didn't matter what I was on. Do you want to invite me since I don't do a ton of PvP?
Neither do I. I only do it when it comes up, so...
Yeah, I wait till the absolute possible last minute before I do anything, and even then I still am hesitant because it's a pain in the rump. And the funny thing is, if I do it on my big machine, it's inevitably a disaster. If I do it on my laptop, it's just a 3 or 4 hour disaster to figure it out. Why do an update that screws up your equipment?
I always laugh when I fix my speakers on my monitor.
Well-
How does that work? The
Well,
monitor is a monitor.
Well, the actual reason why I ended up doing it, it ran the update and it freaking went through the restart.
Ah. So
Same thing happened on the other one, so it was just like forced update. Yeah.
I love those.
Yep. All right, I got private set up. We're on 2 different teams. I set it for 5 rounds. Going for the ground arena. Are we ready to go?
Probably not. But
Yeah, I got a weapon
Say
with
what?
me. I'm good.
All right, I'm going. Give me a fuse.
Sure.
Can we? I don't do well in PvP, but when we get there, I'm gonna change over to a weapon that does the physical damage I need, and then at some point we may just need to bash on each other for a minute so I can get my 5,000.
No problems.
Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Hopefully this will work. Yep, there it went. Did it go for you?
Yes, it did.
I may have done this right. This is a new experience if I did.
Ah, there you are.
I'm still loading.
Simulating melee combat. Okay.
Yep. Okay, change out that for... Well, do we want to go after each other with presidential axes?
Sure. I got one with me.
Let's hear that, or I throw a Tommy gun on, and that doesn't feel right.
That's not fair. Presidential hand axe versus Tommy guns, just not fair.
I know.
It's like bringing a knife to a gunfight.
Exactly.
Can't run away. Yes, very Star Trek. Let's hit each other with axes. Thank you, Mr. Lincoln. And Mom draws first blood. But you get the first kill.
Yeah, Mom draws first blood. She drew first blood. And that was a whole 700 points.
Oh, well, we're going to have to go do something for real
Yeah.
death and destruction. How many do we have to do on this one? 5?
5. Best
Okay.
of 5. So, it's just kind of...
Oh. Taking me with him. Oh, Maz, you showed up alone.
Oh, that was cool.
A good idea.
What was that, DT?
I was just alternating between hitting 1 and 2.
Oh, no, the whole screen went black and purple.
I didn't use any powers.
Ooh, it wasn't me.
I honestly did not use any powers, so I don't know what happened. You know what? Do it. Kill me off. Actually, I gotta wait till you get healed because I need to do so.
That was funny. Hey, Albuquerque's back. Hey, how are you doing? Oh, Mom's dead. Mom died.
Yeah.
There we go. Oops, wrong way.
Yeah, clearly.
One more and you win. Beating up
Yeah.
your old elderly grandma like that. Such a bad boy.
I only gotta do about 1,000 more points, so
Oh, okay. Hang on. Go for it.
I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just going to.
Yep. Give me a second to recharge.
Yep. 800 points left.
Okay. I'll tell you, stop. Stop. Okay.
I did.
All right.
Your health's still going down. I haven't hit you.
How many more do you need?
100. One point.
Why did I not record this? Ah! Get your,
Wailing on me to get your aggression out.
go for it. Get your point. All right. Wee oh wee.
Wee oh wee. Woohoo.
It's not
We
bad.
did. Yeah.
I did more damage than I thought I had. Okay. Yay!
Yay. It was hard to take you down that last round.
Well, it's because I was doing heals the last time around.
Yeah.
All right, so let's play the game.
Anyone got any Lucari stuff to do?
Pardon?
Has anybody got any Lucari TFOs to do?
I do not have any Lucari TFOs today. That was yesterday.
I had it
That's all
yesterday,
mine.
I re-rolled it. And then I got-
I've got one Lucari TFO to do and one
Oh.
to do 500,000 damage.
I'd be more than happy to play a little Zenkethi front.
Yeah, we'll do a Lucari TFO with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I like this tune on Zenkethi front, so totally game for it. Okay, I guess I'll invite people then.
I like where the ship has been.
This is another experimental build.
Okay.
Not be as good as usual.
DT, who are, there you are. Mark. And DT, there we go.
Yay, full team. This will be fun.
Yay, okay.
With the registration on your ship there on ISS Acid Storm is NCC 2020. So does that mean we can expect something weird to happen
Lord.
that's going to annoy everyone?
Probably.
It should be 2021 now.
No, it's a disaster ship.
Yeah.
All right, Zenkethi front. There you go. Oh, no, that didn't work.
And Mom, technically you did record it in a way, but we can do it again later on if you want.
Yeah, I want to do it on demo record. Let's see if this works.
Yeah. Us whacking away at each other with
Wow, it's
axes.
DT. I'm going to make you team lead. It's not letting it queue for me.
Probably because we were still in private or something.
Are we?
It doesn't matter. I'll queue us up in private. It doesn't matter. So
Yeah.
Kathy front, you said?
Yeah, I can queue us from this. Hang on.
Funny thing about this registration, all I did was delete a 9 that was in front.
There we go.
All right.
Map transfer failed.
Oh yeah, it did that for me too.
It's doing that for me. Just go into a different map. So I'll just fly to Space Dock and it'll usually just beam you down and then immediately beam you back up.
Mm-hmm. DT, you want to see if you can queue us?
Yeah, I'm trying. I got the beam over thing, so I'm beaming over, and then I'll queue us up. See if this works. Green flashy.
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'm gonna let's break up the team tries again.
Okay, I will leave the team. I'll make sure I'm out of the private. I'm out of the private as well.
I'm out of the
Still-
private as well.
DT, you want to?
Loading into ESD.
I can do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Start throwing X's at me.
Just popped up for me.
Apparent.
Don't forget to invite Duffy.
I'm still loading.
Oh, okay. Fine, go ahead. I'll be right back.
The The invite is out there waiting for you, so. What sort of memory does your computer need, Duffy?
Or
Yeah. DDR3, DDR4, you don't know.
DDR4 2400 megahertz. I got the RAM. I just need to take it in to get the warranty lock off by the side panel.
Ah. Wait, it has warranty? Have them do it.
No, the warranty's expired, but the lock is still on there.
Oh. All right.
Accepting both invites because I only got 2.
Yeah. Okay, we're all on one team.
Mhm.
Kathy front, advanced, queuing.
Wee woo.
We will.
Wee woo.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. I accept this wee woo.
I accept this wee woo in the spirit in which it is offered.
Just me, or is it not doing anything?
It's not doing anything.
It always takes a minute or two. We
Yeah.
have a full, even when we have a full team, so.
There we go.
There we go.
Yep, heard my communicator.
Yep.
And as always, I time out.
There's map moving here.
Yep. Well, she gets logged out every time this happens, so she's got to log back in. She'll
Yep.
join us the moment she does. So.
I have no idea why it does that. Actually, I do know why it does that, but it's annoying.
Why does it do that?
Not just you, it does that too, though.
Yeah, it does it to a lot of people.
Why does it do it?
Ask
Oh,
Ed
no,
to
it's-
explain it, but it's just... It's a problem with the way they've set up the game.
The thing is, though, they don't even know what's wrong causing it.
Cover if you got the bomb. Oh, I got the bomb. Send to this close one.
Somebody else has got the bomb. Boom's got the bomb.
Yeah.
Where you
Can't
going?
cloak. You can't cloak. That's annoying.
Found the blind spot.
Hey.
And Duffy gave me cover. Yay.
Alright, Mr. Frigate, have some torpedoes. Don't.
Should be good to go.
Yep, launching. Go. I'm gonna go and start taking on the ones at the next station, just so
Okay.
that when anyone turns up, it'll be a little bit
Alrighty.
easier.
Got the bomb.
Alright. Heading. Going. Wiping.
Okay.
He's got the station. I got these guys.
Station near me is pretty much empty now, just one ship.
Who's got it?
Go on.
Okay.
I'm getting
Come over towards me, you've got nothing stopping you. Just got this battleship to kill.
Throwing out stuff on the station here, you guys.
I'm at the station.
they're stupid tractor beams.
I see where you are. Coming over to draw some fire away from you.
Got him, I'm gonna go.
You're all clear, kid. Blow this thing and we go home.
Apparently, dropping mines stops the launching bomb.
Yeah.
Good to
I've
know.
got a bomb. Which
yeah,
one's
if you start
left?
shooting, it happens. Yeah.
I didn't realize it happened when you drop mines either. Whatever. Now you know.
Yeah, knowing is half the battle.
Would you like to know more?
Yes, I would actually. Ow.
Red Knot's dead.
Okay.
Oh. This just in, warp core explosions still hurt.
Yes.
Just in case no one knew that.
Boom.
Wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Actually, Kern, no, there is not a red knot there. I mean, Rodex, sorry.
Yeah, everything is dead.
Wait, is he Kern yet, or is he still Rodex in this one?
That's a good
Technically, he's
question.
Rodek. Technically, I think he's Rodek, but
Hey, DC, I'm picking up stuff if you want to take things. Since I know you're on your EC hunt today.
yep.
What are you hunting EC for?
You spent all of it.
A lot of expensive officers.
Ah.
I need like 2 of the Borg officers that just came out, and some of the. And I still need to do some of the better Delta officers for my build.
Okay, I'll grab those things there.
I've grabbed everything.
Okay.
There's nothing left to grab.
Nope, there's 2 more that are up there on the team thing. Tactical phaser relay and a...
I grabbed everything.
Oh,
You got it.
okay.
You got to either hit greet or pass.
Okay, they're yours.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What are the Delta officers you're after?
The Delta ones out of the pack are I got the rare ones. I want to get the ultra rare ones that do the stacking crit chance and stacking crit damage.
Oh, you mean those ones that are like 100 million apart?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Those are the ones.
because it brings a chance up that happens, and as we know, more crit is better.
Hey, Russell,
then
yes,
there-
Space Dwarf technology. Absolutely.
And then there's a couple of Borg ones, which are
Just as expensive if they're the ones that I think about. No, are they the
yeah,
off 47 ones?
24 and 39 out of 47. It's 47 ones. Because they'll give me cooldown my tack and miracle worker abilities.
24 of 47 is currently at 79.9 million.
Yeah,
What was
Yes.
the other one? 37?
39 out of 47.
105 million.
Yeah,
That's insane. You can buy ships for that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I think my best point is I'm probably going to start. I might do like a 20 each week, get some keys to sell, and get some. Open a couple boxes, sell some keys, and open a Delta pack or something.
Still got those keys that fella gave me last night. I don't know when to open them because I don't usually stay up late enough to just go, I'll try it at 2 in the morning.
They keep saying at times the last minute of the hour.
Mm-hmm. I've heard that from Musin is one who strongly advocates that. Though,
Okay.
having tried it, I've done better in the middle of the night, like when I've gotten up with insomnia. than I have during prime game time.
I have a question on that
Mhm.
that thing. With all the bugs we have in this game, do we really honestly believe they actually programmed a time and space for increase your luck to open boxes?
No,
No.
Okay, okay.
not at
Probably
all.
as a result of programming.
Because
those
I've heard
bots.
all these things too. You always have to open it up at such a time. It's like, really? You really think they bothered to program that into the game?
Well, it's like the people who spent days figuring out how to win at Dabble. Seriously?
Oh, I just do the same thing on that. I always select slot 0, 1, 2, and I just keep selecting it. Sometimes I win like 10,000 and sometimes I win like 3.
Yep.
I just can't be bothered messing around with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pick 3 points and hit play, because that's all you really need to do.
Yep.
Yeah, I find a set of numbers and I just stick with it. Because my goal is just to get rid of the darn GPL.
Yeah.
There's nothing really good you can use it for either,
That's
is
the
there?
point, yeah. I mean, okay, so you can get a party amplifier, a party nullifier, and sunglasses?
Yeah. And all the little holographic trophy things or whatever the hell.
Yeah, I don't care about those because I never go on my
No.
bridge.
I mean, it kind of feels like it's one of those. Like it kind of feels like a faction currency from like the very early days of the game. It's like, did any of you like ever play World of Warcraft?
I know of World of Warcraft, but I never played it. But yeah, it did feel like that, but they never did anything with it.
Yeah, I mean that's not unusual. Like there's stuff. I mean, I've not played Warcraft for years, in all fairness, but the last time I played Warcraft, there was stuff. If you go to certain parts of the game, there's certain kind of currencies, if you like, that you can still technically collect, and there's still certain vendors that you can use it for. But the gear is so unbelievably out of the meta that it's just a case of, so why is this here again? Why have I got this?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Oh, good. People finally got smart.
EC
Oh, hey.
slowly starting to build the EC up. I feel good. Selling
Still a clock.
selling the rare stuff on the exchange. Hopefully it'll work. Not if it doesn't go through on the exchange, I will then take it back and just salvage the fuck out of it. Or something.
I think that's the first time I've ever heard you swear.
I tried not to be honest, but
Oh, to be clear, it doesn't bother me. You
Yeah.
know, as I'm sure Mark will
Yeah.
attest to, it's part and
Yeah.
parcel of talking when you're in the UK. It's not necessarily an offensive thing. It's just I've never heard you swear, so I'm like, oh, that's unusual.
it's rare that I do it on the air.
It is very rare that you do it on the air.
Today is just one of these days where,
Eh.
yeah,
As my mother
Well-
would say, don't
well-
swear. It sounds like hell.
well to keep it up, today's one of the days where I don't give a fuck.
I'll laugh.
Okay.
We're keeping a theme here. Watch,
So on a
you'll get more listeners this way, Mom.
So on a different note, do you know the Yellowstone runabout that you get as for some thing that you get in the game?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I can't remember. It's for the starter pack. I think you get it. I think I got it a while ago because it
you
was
can actually get
whatever
it
it
off
went
the.
off
I got mine when it was on the Zen store, but
there. Okay.
probably still can get it. But
So the way that I got it also gives you a device to launch a non-combat pet version of it.
Mm-hmm.
As a kind of really bad fun fact, you can actually slot that device on the runabout, so you can have the runabout spawn a runabout.
of course, it disappears when you go into combat. But still, yeah.
It's very
Well,
meta.
But it looks nice.
Well, what shall we do, folks?
Ugh.
Oh.
Hey, Lord
That's
Sepulchre, how are you doing tonight?
Do anything. We can do anything anybody wants. 'Cause we can go if you want to demo record. Go chase each other with axes again.
That was fun. Yes, does anybody else need to do their PvP?
I do.
Do you want to do
I do,
space?
but I don't care.
Yeah, I was going to skip it because I couldn't be bothered working out what I needed to do. But if other people are doing it, I'll be willing to join.
Oh, when we do it, it's more so everybody can get it done. So
Yeah.
if you want to do ground, we
mean-
can do ground. If you want to do space, we can go do something in space.
Yeah, I mean, literally all we do is just...
This case, hit each other with axes.
I gotta do physical damage. You wanna go after each other with axes? Sure.
DT, you're really, really quiet.
I am now?
You were. It sounded like you're in a
Yeah.
different room.
I think your mic switched back to your
No, I bumped my mic with my
Oh.
hand.
Oh, that would make okay.
Let me do a little bit of adjustment here.
You're fine. No, I mean,
Better?
Yes.
I also rotated around last night while I was testing stuff, so... If we're better, we'll keep it this way.
That is
For
good.
now.
Unfortunately, we can hear you better.
Don't make me get the Gorn voice out and go, die, human, die.
Hey, DT, if you haven't checked Google Docs in a while, I was working on the chapter again.
Okay, yeah, I haven't had time to check. I'm usually...
I know. That's why I made a point of doing that today.
I gotta start going in and writing stuff. Again.
Yes, yes. Sorry, somebody was messaging me, but it wasn't anything fun or exciting. Yeah, DT, you want to set us up for, I guess, which counts here, but for something with PvP?
Sure, I
Okay.
can do that.
Let me switch over.
Duffy, you want in?
sure, why not?
Hey, it gets it done
Yeah.
in a...
You can hear the motivation in his voice there, can't you?
Oh,
I
yes.
don't do PvP at all.
Well, yeah, that's why we do it this way. DT, do you
Yeah.
want to go Fed or KDF?
I'm still on my Fed, so we can
Okay.
just go Fed.
Alrighty.
I mean, and
Good choice.
who else wants in on some PvP?
Give me 1 sec to get off this one here.
Okay.
Yeah,
There you
I'll
go.
do the Endeavour. Do I need a melee weapon or something? You saying axes or?
We're gonna do space or ground. Doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Team invites have been sent.
And accepted, sir.
All right. Now, what we need to do, are we going to do this fairly or are we going to do this as a slaughter?
Oh, if we do it as a slaughter, it gets done faster.
All right. Then I will be the victim.
Oh, okay.
Space or ground? Does it matter?
Doesn't matter to me.
All right. We are set, and I'm queuing us now.
Okay.
Task force assembled.
Could something be happening about now?
It's going to take a moment. No,
Yeah.
I know, we're all impatient. It should.
Oh, you know what would help is if I came back off the BRB screen.
That might help.
Yes, it would. But I can't do that at the moment. There we go. Let's see. There we go. Now this one. So we're just going to beat the crap out of you. I'm sorry, beat the daylights out of you, DT? Is that how that's going to go?
Gonna try to, yeah.
Okay.
I might. I don't mind. I might try. I might try fighting back.
There won't be any try. Trust me, by the time we're done, you'll regret getting up in the morning.
Well, you've got it at 15, so...
Oh, you've
I
got at
set it for
15
5. I set it for 5, so that was weird.
It's done that before.
Yeah. This would be quicker if it was more than just me, but yeah.
Can't even see why you're
Well, you could have put me
spawning.
on the getting punched team.
No, I can't. You have to set your own teams.
Oh.
Where on earth are you?
Where originals?
Oh, okay. Did it just take a while to spawn or something?
Yeah, he spawns usually inside the asteroid area, so it's harder to see.
Took 2 of you with me this time.
Yeah, that's someone's using the Sith linkage.
Yep. It's my oh shit button. Yep. The problem is in the TFO, I usually don't have time to push it because it's usually, oh crap, I'm not dead then. Never mind. Problem of being a destroyer.
You spawned in yet?
I haven't seen
Yeah, I
him.
did. I'm hiding. You think I'm going to make it easy for you?
Yes?
Alright, I'll make it easy for you. I'm somewhere on the map.
Yep. You're directly in front of my main weapons. Yes.
I'm just gonna be over here laying down mines. No problem.
You're a nippy little bugger, aren't you?
Yeah, in a ship that's not really good for PvP, yeah.
It's weird, I'm chasing you around and it's like you're in a bloody escort or something.
Mm-hmm.
Competitive engines.
Yep.
Hopefully this doesn't make us do it 15 times.
It does.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's why I was telling him not to hide. Gonna shoot you, just make it easy on yourself. There you are. Well, that was interesting.
I like how when I put my mines on auto fire, they don't actually auto fire. The purpose of auto fire game.
You can definitely tell that I have 0 skill points in anything to do with shields. I swear my shields just don't regenerate anymore.
Yeah. At least I'm not taking damage for these things.
Yeah.
Like I said, I tried to set this for 5, but
I think 15 is a minimum.
Yeah, I think so. Because I think we've tried to set it for 5 a couple of times. Phew! It just disappeared.
It's the destroyer life. Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty darn squishy, especially from the rear, because I got no weapons in the rear. Well, except mines, but
Whereas I have like this mega ton of firepower and
hey, mine, seriously, auto fire, goddammit.
Who's got the destabilized plasma torpedo?
Ice plasma, not me.
Not me. I've got transphasic on this one. Thanks, DT.
they avenged you. Just told you I'm gonna fight back. I got 15 rounds with 3-on-1.
No, that's fair. That is fair. Technically a 4-on-1, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. No, 3 on. Yeah, 3 on. 4 on 1. You're right.
Yeah, I'm taking on 4-on-1 here.
Why are my weapons not firing? You hiding again?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm playing tactically.
Oh, I've got one sensors. Okay.
I mean, I've never heard someone refer to hide and seek as tactical, but sure.
Oh,
Pick the battlefield. As Sykes just found out.
Right.
Found you.
I did see you in game, Mr. Dave. I actually said hi to you, but I don't know if you heard me. Unfortunately, I was kind of messed up here, so I saw you come in and saw you say hi, but that was all I saw. So what's up, Mr. Dave? Oop. Thanks, DT.
Son of a
yeah. Well, I'm gonna kill your Kobayashi Maru.
I just got boom. Son of
I need to pay attention.
Yeah, it is double XP this week.
I just had to go after your Kobayashi Maru instead.
Right, where are you little...
He's over here. He's gonna kill me before I kill him, but I'll make him pay for it. Oh, I did get him.
I got 13 off you guys. I'm feeling pretty good, even if I die. I don't know where you guys are.
Rasul says, flying a shoddy Romulan product.
Yeah.
We will not talk smack about the Ramis,
Why not?
because I love my Ramis.
Oh, okay.
Actually, Mr. Dave, if you want, do you want to level your Klingon or do you want to level a ship? If you're doing, actually, it's the same way. Patrols.
I can pick 2 of you off. I can pull this out. I doubt it.
Well, I'm hiding then, so you can't go for the easy target.
I'm going to assume that mines don't auto-fire.
So as soon as we're done here, Mr. Dave, I will tell you how to level your tune in 3.5 hours. 3 hours and 45 minutes.
It involves the booster pack on a credit card.
It involves having a friend who's got an OP ship and likes you and is willing to do this with you for 3.5 hours, but it works.
I went to buy a experience booster pack off the exchange and it's 65 million. Sure, they were never that expensive.
Which pack did you want?
The experience bonus pool. Oh, yeah, experience bonus
Hang
pool.
on. Let me see if I've got some sitting around.
Oh,
Oh,
I ended up.
I did it!
He did it! Oh my god, DT.
Holy crap!
Oh,
And my last kill was on Boom.
So how does it work out the points? Is it not just whoever kills the most?
Whoever hits 15 first.
Yeah, whatever team gets 15.
Oh, okay. 15 kills.
15
Right,
kills, right.
Right, okay. I didn't know that. Oh, that's novel. So does this assume... Oh yeah, okay, it's just dropping you straight out, isn't it?
Yeah. Thank you guys. I don't know how.
I mean, what you don't know is we all secretly message behind the scenes, well, let's go easy on him. Right, what did I get from the Endeavour? Oh, got 500,000 credits from that.
There you go.
Not bad. I think I've made like 4 million credits from Endeavours in the last 2 days.
Yeah.
Adds up. Adds up pretty quick.
Yeah, it certainly does.
Alright, let me see what I got in my bank here first, if I've got any boosts.
I ended up buying one off the Zen store for 600, so it's okay, thank you.
Okay, well, I usually have a bunch sitting around.
If you need DC, I'd get them on the exchange because they're 65 million at the moment. The big ones at 250k or 150k.
Let's see. Today I've got a fleet credit with me, so I've got mine banked at the moment. Got a bunch of fleet credit ones.
Are there any fleet things that are worth me dumping a load of marks into?
Federation?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch of the smaller fleets. DT's got Strike Group SFMC 42. I don't know what they've got going, or if they need marks. Only the best usually needs marks.
I can jump in and throw stuff up if there's anything that doesn't.
Yeah, it's the same with Hughes Heroes and Aft Flankers. We can probably put something in there.
I'm just clicking through them now. I usually just look at whichever ones have got the bar as short as possible, and usually it means that there's no fleet credits in it.
Yeah, because that goes first.
Unless it's the limited time ones, in which case it's just straight something else.
Limited times are, unless it's a winter decoration or straight dilithium always.
There we go, found one.
Okay.
Only the best. That's giving me another 30. I mean, at this point, I don't even know why I'm collecting
Thank you, Pie.
There's nothing I need right now off fleet credits. I've got close to 1 million at this point. I don't know why I'm doing it.
I just need extra slots now, I think.
Because either you're going to build another ship using a different energy type thing or something like that, and you're going to need, hey, I can use these locators.
Yeah, that's a positive way to look at it, I suppose.
All right. Mr. Dave, are you Federation or KDF? I could probably just look and do it the easy way. KDF. Okay. We need to level up Mr. Dave's KDF tune.
Okay.
So let's.
Is it quicker to do the missions, or is it quicker to patrol, do you think?
If you want to level up a toon, the fastest way is grab somebody who's OP and go do patrols. Ed and I did it in 3 hours and 45 minutes. We took one of my captains, Speed Demon, from out of the academy to 65 over the course of 2 morning shows. So just shy of 4 hours.
Yeah, on the previous XP weekend, I think I got my KDFs up to what I need. Was it 52? Is it 52 for reputations? I think
50, I thought, for reputation.
yeah, 50 maybe then. Doing the Klingon War Arc, managed to do it. Do the Klingon War Arc.
That reminds me. I thought your reputations were across your entire account.
No,
Oh.
no, they're individual.
That's really annoying.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm still working on my jellyfish. Hi, Drunken Heretic. How are you doing? I'm still working on my jellyfish in the sense of I occasionally look at it and go, yeah, it's not quite right. It's getting better, though. No, you don't need to go anywhere, Mr. Dave. I'm going to send you an invite here.
So out of my 7 alts now, boom, probably half the reps are tier 5. So when you get a bonus mark weekend, you can just do some get some marks for your alts. And get them up to tier 5, and you get big dilithium payouts.
Yeah, you get like 50,000, I think.
32k for tier 5, yeah.
Yeah. There's another couple of ways you can do it, isn't there, as well? Like if you do is it the Admiralty thing?
Yeah.
I think on the Ferengi one, every time you get to tier 10, it gives you however many. I just don't
They've changed that now. I think they give you a bonus pool.
Mr. Dave, what level are you right now?
The thing I can't quite work out, though, is maybe this is I've only caught half of what you were telling me earlier, so apologies if you have to explain it again, as it were. But
Right.
I don't quite get the effort to reward ratio for spinning multiple characters up to grind for dilithium or whatever else, try and make as much as possible. I just don't get it. Every time I read about it, and when people explain it to me, I'm just like, that sounds like 10 times the effort than what it's actually worth for what you get it.
Well, it is effort. That's why you have to sort of wait till the like the special weekends, and obviously it makes it half as easy.
Mr.
I mean,
Dave,
to be honest,
Mr. Dave, the first patrol we're going to do is 9th rule. So you need to go to patrols, since we're teamed up, and go ahead and launch 9th rule.
the thing is with me is it's never actually the actual accumulation of the dilithium that's an issue. I mean, look, actually, joking aside, I'm just looking at it now. I'm on over 1 million dilithium ore, but my refined, because you're limited to your 9 per day.
Yeah.
That's what always slows me down. And I
Right.
imagine it's the same for everyone.
It is the same, and that's how they balance the economy on it, by preventing anybody from just going crazy.
And if you're doing multiple characters, say you had that million spread across, say, 4 characters, it's a lot quicker to refine 250,000 than it is to refine 1 million.
So I have 7 alts, I think, and so I can get 56,000 a day.
What you're doing, you're transferring your dilithium to your other characters, refining them on there, and then chucking the dilithium back.
Well, you can check the dilithium into one character. That's easy enough.
Mr. Dave, guys,
just
excuse
kinda
me for a
have to- I
second
don't
here.
think the unrefined, you can't do it, though.
We're going to go to the on your mini map on the bottom row. You've got the Zen store, you've got the dilithium store, you've got your duty officers, the 4th one over. Click on that one. Okay, then scroll down to get to 9th rule and just click on it. There you are. Okay, go ahead, guys. You can chat away. We're going to kill things. Mr. Dave, you don't have to worry about killing a ton. Just do a little bit of damage. Okay, the mic's yours, guys. We'll just sit here and shoot things.
Oh, no problem. But they're refining dilithium through Admiralty or whatever through multiple characters,
Mm-hmm.
and that's just the thing on it.
Yeah. If
they're
you're
not earning it. They're not earning it all on one character like I tend to do on these streams.
So if you're earning it on multiple ones, and the easiest way sometimes is like reputation, certainly things like the EPOs to get your marks, Admiralty,
Admiralty can earn you a ton quick, yeah.
Contraband is 2k.
contraband, yeah. Believe it or not, running around on New Romulus, if you can pick up the missions, because they only have a 20 to 30 second cooldown, and they turn a huge amount of dilithium fast, but there's a trick to that, so. Nimbus, Nukara.
Basic history though, aren't you? As in, you can only refine a certain amount per day.
Right. But that's why you have multiple tunes. So if you're running 11 tunes that can do 9,000 each, that becomes 99,000 per day.
Yeah, but you can't transfer the refined dilithium.
Oh, yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, that's the easy part.
A little secret boom is you
You
put
totally
an
can.
offer on the you put an offer on the exchange. There's an exchange for really low, so no one will buy it. Then you switch characters and withdraw it, and it goes back. It goes into the other account.
Mhm.
Other character.
Right, so you're earning the unrefined on each of the characters,
Right.
and then you're using that little trick, which I've read about in the past, but I never wrapped my head around it. But you're using that trick to basically transfer it over to your main.
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
you refine it first and then transfer it to your main.
If you go into the dilithium
Exchange,
now
yeah.
boom.
On your asset tab.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah.
And you see the price is 489. Minimum's 489 at the moment. Well, if you just set it to 25, which is what it is by default, I think, and then type your dilithium in the bottom, submit offer. No one's going to buy it because it's only your offer's 25% percent, and then you switch characters and just withdraw it. Switch to your main and withdraw it, and it goes into your main.
You just withdraw the offer. And
So
it'll
you're
default to
basically,
that count.
So you're doing all your dailies that can generate a reasonable amount of dilithium with one character, swapping, doing that little trick, swapping to your main, withdrawing it, going to your next character, doing the same dailies, and bringing
Yeah,
it
but
back
you don't need
over.
to. You don't need to put it on the exchange every day. Maybe once a week or
Yeah.
once a month or whatever.
Yeah, because there's no
Gotcha.
limit to how much you put on the exchange.
I'll literally go onto my character. I'll turn in my contraband, and then go into space, fly around a couple of sectors, get some more DOF missions with your contraband, and then log out and then move on to the next character. Well, I'll do my reputations, and I'll spend about 5-7 minutes on each character, and then usually I can find about 8k a day from each character just doing that.
Feels like a lot of effort though.
Well,
Yeah.
it's initially, yeah.
It's not that bad. I mean, like,
Well, the obviously the getting your characters to level 50 is a bit of a pain, but that's why it's just something to do, It's like XP week this week, so you can do it this week while it's going on or whatever, and then wait till the bonus marks week and grind marks on your alts for the reputations and things like that. And eventually, like I said, once you get your reputations on your alts to tier 5, you just get 32k rewards per reputation, so you just start getting loads and loads of dilithium. And you get to a point then where you could just log in and refine it without even doing anything.
Yeah, I actually do my refining, set everything up, and do it at my lunch break. Because it really is just a couple clicks here and there, and then it auto-refines because I've got a lifetime account.
Yeah, I still keep getting tempted by that. But
The sort of miniature way to do it is get your alts to, is it 25 or 20, and that unlocks DOF missions, and then that'll just allow you to do contraband, which is 2k a day.
Yeah.
And that's a lot less effort than getting to 50 kind of thing.
All right, Mr. Dave, let me know what you're at now.
And although you're logging onto loads of different alts to do work on them,
Okay, so
essentially it's going to be for your main, because you're earning dill and then you're transferring it over to your main, and then you can use that dill to buy whatever you want on your main kind of thing. You just need extra characters to earn the extra.
Can I snag one person to do a KDF with me and Mr. Dave? I want to see if we can take 3 and get him
Sure.
through this a little faster. Because we only took him up 1 on that one.
What patrol are we doing?
Anything that isn't 9th rule.
Okay, I'll join you. I was doing a little work on Jada, so I can do that.
Okay.
And apparently Sav is on now.
Hi, Sav.
I saw her go say something in the chat.
Mm-hmm. Stogamepedia extra slots.
Yep. Extra slots is always something that's good to work on.
Oh, well, that didn't work.
I think I've literally bought the 3 of those that have an effect on space.
Yeah.
Not bothered with the other ones, with the ground ones. Oh no, I don't have active space rep, but that's because there's nothing good in it anyway.
Hi, Drunken Heretic. All right. DT and Mr. Dave. We're going to see if we can get a little bit better here. I'll set it up to advanced. DT, how about... Wanted. Wanted Argala.
Launching. See you guys there.
Okay. So, Mr. Dave, we're going to do Wanted Argala. Oh, do you want to join us next time around, Mr. Drunken Heretic? We don't want to get too many people involved because we want to try and get Mr. Dave to go up faster. And there's that magic point where he doesn't get all the XP. But I'm game to try it till we get to that point where he's not getting enough.
Who's it you're asking, sorry?
That was to Drunken Heretic.
For a second I thought you were talking to me. I'm like, how do you know I'm drinking?
Well, normally I don't drink on Wednesdays, but what the heck, I am tonight.
Because you don't work in IT. There's a requirement for working in IT. It's coffee through the day and something alcoholic to take the edge off in the evening.
That's kind of my life, but I also really enjoy my alcohol, and that would be a really bad thing.
What sort of alcohol do you go with?
Okay, when I'm here and alone and there's no one around, just white wine. When I'm home and I can be totally comfortable and not have to drive any place, I like real single malt whiskeys.
Okay.
The good stuff. Which unfortunately is taxed like crazy here right now. So last time I went to buy a bottle of Lagavulin, it was $157 a bottle.
Yay!
Yeah, I don't drink it very much anymore. But it's good.
So I found when I moved over here,
Mm-hmm.
one of my colleagues showed me an app for it's on every platform called Unpack, and it's the easiest way to describe it is it's a social network / database for tracking beers.
Really?
So I got into the habit of every time I would go somewhere, I would try another beer that I'd never had before, because the beer scene here, and despite what, I suppose it's the same kind of in either direction. Everybody over here seems to think that English beer is warm. I've never had a warm beer. And everybody in the UK seems to think that beer over here is just Budweiser and Miller.
Ugh.
And neither of them are even vaguely accurate. So I'm now kind of in the habit, well, not now, I've been in the habit for a couple of years now, like, if I know there's a brewery somewhere where I'm going, like, on holiday, or on vacation, or with work or somewhere, I'm like, I will go to the brewery and specifically try a load of different things. It's amazing. I'd imagine it's somewhat the same as probably like your whiskies and your bourbons and your wines, where at a top level, whiskey's whiskey and beer's beer, but like when you kind of really dive into it and you realise that there's a lot of nuance to it, and there's a lot of different types, and it's fascinating. So I always find it funny whenever I'm with some of my friends and they're just like, oh, I don't like beer that tastes like beer, so I don't like beer. I'm like, well, have you tried this type of beer instead? Because it's technically a beer, but it doesn't taste like a beer. So it's absolutely fascinating. I mean, the beer scene over here is phenomenal.
Oh yeah, we have within walking distance 2 breweries.
That's good.
Easily a 10-minute walk from here, and then if you get into the city proper, so maybe half an hour away, probably another dozen.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
The same thing back home, though. I mean, there's so many breweries. There's one place in a town near where I used to teach, which has an outdoor section, which is completely shaded by the rows of cascade hops. So it's,
Okay.
you know, you
I
get to
like
sit
Cascade
amongst.
hops.
They're nice. They make for a nice IPA. I like a good IPA, but you can overdo it. I don't mind it if it's a nice hint of grapefruit. But the brew pub that I like the best has one where they've got the hops blended just right, so there's a hint of all things, banana bread. A little bit of
Okay.
cinnamon, a little bit of banana, a little bit of citrus. It's really
So if you like
delicious.
the more fruity ones,
Not
then
necessarily,
probably-
but that one happened to be great.
Okay. So that's probably a hazy IPA then. Usually hazy.
Yeah,
is
it
a
is a
fruitier.
hazier one. I mean, it's a little bit refined, so it's not like a wheat beer.
Yeah.
How did you start in a conversation about alcohol? Just curious.
I was talking to Drunken Heretic, and somebody, I think it was Boom, thought I was talking about that he was drinking, but I was instead talking to Drunken Heretic.
And then I explained that beer in the evening in the middle of the week is a requirement for working in IT in the same way that coffee is a requirement for during the day. Which I'm sure you can attest to on those ones.
Well, I mean, some of us drank, but I mean, I was a pretty recognized alcoholic, so I mean, I was allowed out after a while. So didn't start off that way though. I was pressured to drink a lot.
Do you find over here that the measurement that you get judged for drinking is actually quite low? Because that's what I've noticed over here.
I was just about to say
comparatively
Britain.
to-
Britain's
Yeah,
got
I mean-
a very big social drinking.
I think it has a lot to do with people like to judge people.
Yeah, I've noticed that. So,
Yes.
like, you know, like, hypothetically, Mark, back me up on this one because I know you're going to agree on there. Is if we've just got out and been drinking the night before, and then the next
Yeah.
morning we go to the office and people go, "What was your night like?" and we were to go, "We got absolutely hammered. It was a right laugh." It would be it'd be a good kind of social interaction. You'd have a laugh about it. You'd talk about what stupid things you'd done, and then that'd be it. But
That's
over here,
that's very typical. Yeah.
yeah, but over here it'd be, and if you're lucky, someone will go, "Do you want a bacon sandwich?" But over here, it's almost like a really extreme taboo about it.
Yeah, like I said, Britain social drinking's through the roof compared to the rest of Europe, but in America as well.
Well, there's still that strong group of social drinkers here where it's perfectly acceptable, but it gets to that point in societal structures where at some point it becomes okay in people's minds to judge other people because they went out drinking. And unfortunately, it really is causing a caste system, and I don't like it. I don't drink to excess very often, and when I do, it's in the privacy of my house, thank you very much, or where I know I can get home safely. But I can count on one hand the number of times I've absolutely been wasted.
See,
And I
that's
just
the
didn't like
funny
the
thing,
next
though.
day at all.
So
That's the
something you
difference over here from even being like in your late teens or being a student. Is let's get leathered and let's get drunk and
Oh, that's the same here.
Well,
Yeah.
there was something that you said then that's actually quite interesting because it's the polar opposite of the UK of the UK. So if you're out having a meal or you've gone out to a bar, pub, whatever with your friends hypothetically, and you're the one that isn't drinking,
Hmm.
in the UK it's the person that isn't drinking that gets joked about during the evening.
Well, actually, that was the same way here in the, I'm going to say, the 50s and 60s. And that started changing over At least with adult, past your teens and early 20s. God, when would that be? 80s? 90s? Probably 90s. But yeah, now it's a societal norm where it's okay to have a drink, but you start drinking more than that, and people are going to comment on it. Again, age dependent. So we've got some young interns in the office, and if they all went out and got absolutely wasted, no one would think anything of it, providing they had a safe way to get home. As long
that's
as
the kind of the key point, isn't it? I mean, my personal view is, as long as people are being responsible and safe about it, you do you. Doesn't matter if it's light or whether it's heavy, with day of the week, whatever. As long as you're being responsible, it shouldn't be anyone else's business.
responsible and you can do your job the next day. Those are my criteria. Having worked with enough people who are alcoholics, and realize they're alcoholics and know that it affected their jobs and their lives, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not judging anyone for that. If you want to change that for your reasons, cool. If you don't want to change it and you can still do your job and you don't go out and drive, also cool.
Yeah. So on a more positive note, Mark, when was the last time you've been to Cheadle?
Cheadle? Oh, long time.
Right, so right next to the train station. I don't know if you're familiar with that part.
The only bit I know about Cheadle isn't there Big John Lewis there and Selfridges? Am I thinking of the right place, or is that Cheadle?
Kind of, yeah. It's like the arse end of Cheadle. It's like nowhere near the train station. It's closer to the Wilmslow bypass than it is.
Yeah, I don't know that side at all. It's the complete opposite side to me. My dad lives in Timperley though, so he's more from that side, but not from south.
All right. Well, next time you want to do something that's half decent, right next to the train station. The train station's kind of a little bit weird shaped. It's like there's multiple platforms, but it's kind of like multiple bridges over the road. Where the road is in the middle of the station, which will make sense if you're there and you see it, there's actually a brewery hidden away just slightly up the hill, like a little microbrewery, which was brilliant because our office is about 30 feet away from it. Our UK office, at least.
Mr. Dave, what level are you at? I want to get an idea of how much having two people on the team helped you.
How long have you been in the States for?
Don't know.
You don't know how long you've been in the States?
Just about 4.5 years, I think, at this point. Yeah, about 4.5 years. Yeah, 4.5 years because my visa is up in July. Although if in 2 weeks' time it goes all right, it won't be up in July. Yeah.
DT, you up for another patrol?
Sure.
Can we try adding one more person? Does anybody else want to join us on this?
I'm currently on. I mean, if you need help there.
Yeah, we want to see what we can do to maximize Mr. Dave's improvement in levels by doing patrols.
Okay.
So, are you on KDF? Or
I'm currently on KDF, but I can go to.
No, we want KDF.
Okay, well, I'm on KDF right now, so invite Nodama.
Okay, Drunken Heretic, are you KDF or Federation? Oh, you're KDF. I see you there. What am I doing?
To finish answering your question, Mark, yes, I'm from the Northwest's train station.
I was in Crewe.
The way it works.
I was in Crewe probably about a year ago. I'm not sure if it was built then, but there's Duncan Bannatyne's health spa. It's got a big health. It's got a chain of health spas, Duncan Bannatyne.
Yeah. He's got a. What? That makes no sense. He's like
he's an investor, isn't he? He just invests. So he's got a chain of health spas, and there's one in Crewe Town Centre. And my brother-in-law has.
DT, which patrol should we do?
He has a contract with him too.
Doesn't matter to me. I mean,
That's insane.
I lived in Worthington Abbey for 6 months when I was 19. I've lived in London or Essex, I guess, but
We're going to do
That's-
rescue and search.
You know.
I don't go down south. I think I've only been to London once, and
Yeah,
from the
you're
north.
you're not missing anything. Trust me.
I really enjoyed London when I was there. Just tell me when you're ready to lunch.
Launch, go ahead. Oh,
London to me is kind of like New York over here. I mean, it's a nice enough place, but the amount of people who just assume like that London's the UK or that New York's America, and it's just like you couldn't be further from the truth.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I mean, when I was there, I was educated quite extensively on how different the rest of the country is from.
I think Manchester's more like New York. You know, all the northern quarter and stuff like that. The buildings haven't been changed.
That's pushing it. No one would say Manchester's anything like New York. That's pushing it.
I don't think so, because they filmed the Spider-Man film, the Captain America film. They filmed all them in the northern quarter of Manchester because it's not been changed since like the 30s and 40s. Yeah. It looks like 1950s, 1960s New York. They've like dressed up the roads. And...
Oh, okay. I mean, it's still Manchester, but that's quite a novel thing to know.
Obviously, it's not New York. New York's a lot bigger, but in terms of architecture, I think it's quite similar.
Have they finished doing up the Piccadilly Gardens yet? Are they still building it?
Well, it was done up in 2003 or something, wasn't it?
I don't know. Last time I was there, there's like a load of construction going on.
I'm not sure. I've not been in town for 18 months. Well,
yeah, I suppose logical reasons for that. I suppose.
Yeah.
One less rip to worry about. Let's regroup with the market.
Bad news, I'm afraid. They're approaching our position.
They've recently been filming the new Batman film in Liverpool with the old Gothic style architecture.
That's hilarious. Can you imagine watching the new Batman film, just having scouts pop up in the background?
Getting his wheel stolen.
Yeah. Why has the Batmobile not got any tyres on it? Oh, that's the best thing I've heard all day. Oh.
I hate to say it, I've been to England, 18 times. And other than Nottingham and London, I have never seen anything else in the country.
What did you do in Nottingham?
Games Workshop.
Games Workshop, okay.
Yeah. Yes, I'm a real nerd.
Nottingham's nice, there's just too many students.
It was amazingly crowded, but it was the middle of summer and... But Forge World was good.
I've been to Scotland probably 50, 60 times. My uncle lives in Edinburgh. And he forces it to come up.
It's because it's the only way they can get tourism is to force people to go to Scotland.
Pretty much. I mean, I have a Scottish passport, so I can go there anyway.
I've been to Ireland to meet some of our fleet mates, but I haven't done that with England yet.
I wonder how Scottish passport will work with the Brexit thing going on, because Scotland's still, they're still under the thumb of the British government, so technically Scotland's left.
Yeah, they're really salty about that.
Well, I mean, it's a British passport, but I mean, it says it was stamped in Glasgow.
Well, it's not so much that, it's just the fact that I'm assuming that you've also got an American passport as well.
Yeah.
So, because of what do you do at the border?
I use my American passport most of the time. But, I mean, at this point, if I decided I wanted to go to London, I mean, I'd pull up the British passport.
Scotland had a vote of independence, didn't they, a few years ago? And
they've tried over and over and over again. It's never happened.
Yeah, well, the main thing was if they did become independent, they would have to apply to the EU again and rejoin.
Yeah, there was a big problem with that, wasn't there? Something to do with the military spending as the percentage of GDP. Is because Scotland doesn't have a military. The military for Scotland is, the Royal Navy, the Air Force and all stuff like that. So that would apparently completely scupper their ability to join the European Union.
Mm-hmm. Oh right. So they voted to remain or to stay because they wanted to stay in the EU. And then a year later, we had a referendum to leave the EU. So I'm not very happy about that.
Yeah, have you noticed how since Cameron buggered off, no one's heard from him, have they?
I know he's been fairly quiet, hasn't he? Absolutely. He really has messed up. It's such a delicate thing to put to a general vote.
I was listening to a podcast today to do with, it was one of the Guardian Unlimited football podcasts with whoever it is on it, and they were describing the effect of Brexit on transfers and what would happen and like the minimum ages and the way that they're going to do it. And it's so unbelievably convoluted, but it effectively makes it where it's now easier to sign a player from South America or from APAC than it is from Europe, which is brilliant if you're playing the Football Manager game, probably not so good in real life.
Excuse me for a moment.
Yeah, it's I mean, if you think when we had the vote, it was 48 to 52, so close. And they obviously they've gone ahead with it, but I don't think it's something they should have gone ahead with myself. But obviously I'm just one person. But I don't think the average person, it's way too complex for the average person to sort of have an informed opinion on. And especially because you had like people like Nigel Farage saying, "Oh, if we leave, we'll get millions and millions more for the NHS," and that was a lie.
Well, of course it's a lie. Of course it's a lie.
Well, people thought he was telling the truth, you know, but.
I mean, really, they should have seen his track record rather than just assuming he was telling the truth.
Well, his track record is I like to go in pubs and drink, so the average person in England relates to that, so they kind of fight for him, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I suppose.
Someone's got to catch their train.
Oh, well, that didn't work quite as planned. I tripped as I was sitting down and fell. And it's not the wine.
You're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, well, I'm used to my other chair, which is a lot wider than this one.
Excuses.
Okay, so we got Mr. Dave up 2 levels with that one, so this seems to be a good setup.
Okay.
So are you guys ready to do another one?
Well, I don't know if he can do it or not, but I mean, I need to kill 3 dreadnoughts.
Well, yeah, no, he can't because he's level 17.
Oh, well, that would be a problematic.
Yeah,
so,
but if you need to drop out, or if you want to give us a few minutes, let's get Mr. Dave at least up to level 20.
That's fine. I don't mind helping.
Alrighty. We have 17 seconds for 9th rule to reboot, so let's wait 17 seconds and do 9th rule.
I'll be right back.
Okie doke.
So how is everybody?
Doing good.
I had a rather interesting evening. I'm getting. They restructured my interview.
Oh.
So now I have to meet with the entire board.
Oh, that's good.
No, it isn't. It's 40 people I don't like. All in a Zoom call. Grilling me with
40
questions.
people.
4-0.
40 people on the board. How big's the company?
Well, it's not a company. It's a non-profit. So everybody's got their own little hand in some other pie.
Yeah, I suppose.
They have a representative from each region, from each state, from each region, from each metro area, and then they all kind of get together. And the whole board that I'm supposed to be joining is 40 people. And then I'm not even like technically on the board. I'm just part of the advisory commission that is attached to that particular region. It's just, I think it's a lot of bureaucracy where there really didn't need to be. But I guess that's the only way you get to work with other bureaucracies is by being one yourself.
Yeah. The only way you're going to change it is to be involved with it.
Yeah, that's never going to happen. I mean, FEMA is pretty messed up, but Team Rubicon working with FEMA is pretty messed up too.
DT, are you back yet?
With the Clay Hunt Fellowship Program, I mean, I get a chance to do some real work. So
hey, I'm going to kick DT just for a minute here, and so we can go ahead and get this done.
Kick him!
I kicked him. All right, we're going to launch for 9th rule, so No, are we?
Yeah, that's fine.
It decided, hold on a second, it doesn't like my 9th rule. There we go. All right, we're going to launch for 9th rule, so everybody, if you're in this team, go ahead and launch for 9th rule.
It says you have 15 seconds on yours. It says Karen has a minute 4 on his.
Okay.
So we can't you do that. How about Wanted? Has anybody not got Wanted?
Well, since I already launched for this one.
Is ready to assist you.
Oh, my
No, we
goodness.
did Wanted. We've got 8 minutes before we can do Wanted.
Yeah, that's 6:41 actually. But yeah, I can go to 9th rule.
Okay, come on and join us. We're still teamed. Mr. Dave's on his way. Drunken Heretic, if you'd like to join us in 9th rule.
There's someone selling a very basic hull armor engineering console that you get dropped every 5 minutes in the game.
Yes.
1.5 billion on the exchange.
I think somebody's got a really good sense of humor.
Clearly.
Yeah. Last
I
week,
mean-
someone had like 15 lock boxes on the exchange for 1.5 billion. I'm sitting there going, really?
I think it's a way of storing your items, isn't
Yeah,
it?
well, that is a good way of storing stuff you want.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good point.
DT, we kicked you since you were out, and I didn't know when you were coming back.
Who was it that said they needed DC?
Oh, no problem.
Saying they need to get some EC.
BT who's looking for EC.
I think the Infinity promotion boxes that run every few months,
Mm-hmm.
they go from, well, they're 25 million at the moment on the exchange, and I've seen them as high as 40 million.
Actually,
Wait a couple of
that's
months.
how I make my EC, is I use my Zen to buy those when I know it's something people are going to buy.
I've got 28 of them just sitting on them, so I'm going to sell them soon.
Oh, yeah.
But I think it's a much better ratio than buying keys.
Mm-hmm.
Into boxes.
I got enough of those running around, I can do it.
So as I said, we want to get Mr. Dave up to level 20 at least today. Mr. Dave, it's much easier with somebody who's seriously overpowered than with somebody like me who's got power. But I'm happy to do this with you. At least give you a hand.
So like the Jason ship that I was running.
Yeah, like the Jason ship you were running. Ed would bring out one of his big guys and just we'd run. Though we should try. Yeah, Borg RA isn't giving what it used to. Well, that was an interesting sound.
Who lives at a train station?
I was going to ask that.
That's my phone.
Sounds like Thomas the Tank Engine.
Now that's my work email because the company that I was contracted with is still emailing me.
Because they still love you?
Not really.
Well, not with that attitude.
No. Feeling is kind of mutual at this point.
Oh, I mean, as long as that's rather. Oh, what the hell? 22,000 damage. That's all sorts of fair.
How many dreadnoughts do you have to do, Frost?
3.
Oh, Hive Onslaught then.
Right. Don't want to pick up any gear. Arena Veteran. I don't know what that one is. Oh, 100 corn chips. Only killed 100 corn chips?
I knew
Oh,
that. It's a new tune, though, right?
Well, it's not that old, but I mean, not
Yeah.
new to
So based on the logic you were saying earlier, it's 8:41 now. So if at 8:59 I start opening lockboxes,
I would say try 8:58, not 8:59. But yeah, according to what I've been told, and again, I haven't had that kind of luck with it, so who knows?
is it worth combining them and flying to a really obscure area of the game as well?
That's what they tell me.
I'm not certain about that. I've done it a few times, and I've gotten some really good luck out of it. But I didn't find it particularly more advantageous in a deserted area as opposed to a not deserted area.
I mean, depending on how the game's been built, I can see the logic of maybe there's, you know, a finite amount of things for a given set of player in a certain zone. I can kind of see some sort of logic behind it. It would be such unbelievably basic and asinine programming to do that, but I could understand it.
I don't know about that, but every time I've gotten the Infinity Lockbox ship, 6 ship, I've always been at Wolf 359.
At any particular time of the day.
I don't really care for the time. I just go to Wolf 359 to open all my boxes.
So I'm going to go to Wolf 359 now, and it's 8:58.
Well, it's 8:42 here.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, I know, but it's at 8:58. I should start opening them.
I think you have a lot better chance that way, yes.
It's worth a try.
I mean, the other way to look at it is I got these 4 keys for nothing. If I get anything, I'm already at 100% profit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Dave, what level did you get to?
What are you looking to get with the keys? Boo? Is it not just better to sell the keys?
Nah, they wouldn't make a sizable dent in what I'm saving up for, to be honest.
Still 17, okay.
I'd rather kind of roll the dice and see if I can get anything worthwhile. You know, if I get like a ship drop, that'd be lovely.
What are you saving up for?
My next target is the NX refit, so that I can get the torpedo console off it to combine with the DPRM.
Are you going to buy that from the exchanger?
Yes, they're about between 280 and 320 million, and I'm on 180 million right now.
Yeah, the infinity boxes, when they're up, you should just sink some Zen or Dilithium into it. Buy some infinity boxes. It makes you a lot of VC, man. There it is.
As I always seem to miss the events, if you start doing that because you've noticed it, feel free to nudge me, because I always seem to miss events.
Yeah. It was only a couple of weeks ago, actually.
Nudge him with a sledgehammer.
DT, are you back and do you want to join us for 2 more?
Sure.
Okay.
You ever looked at the tooltip for an Infinity Lockbox? It's a lot of scrolling.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I remember when they came, the first week they came out, they were going for like 80k each.
Mm-hmm.
And I come back to the game and they're just giving them away.
Let's do Ruins of Doom. Actually, you know what? Let's see if Wanted's available.
The keys are going for 8.5 mil now, so
Okay.
we got 4 of them. That's 32 mil.
I'm gonna end up leaving the group because I gotta.
Okay.
Wanted should work.
I'm trying to get this done.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking of selling them, but I literally got gifted these by some guy that I did a trade for
Yeah, you mentioned
for a
that.
thing. Yeah, it's really, I suppose, for other people's context. I posted to the trade channel who would be willing to sell intelligence agent attaché for 35. They were going for 42 on the thingy, on the exchange. And then I met up with the guy and he goes, "Oh, just give me 30, I don't want 35. And I went, "Oh, cheers, thanks, that saved me a few million.
Yeah.
I'm saving up for stuff." And then he went, and then 10 minutes later in the post he just goes, "Oh, by the way, here's 4 keys."
That's really nice.
I'm like, Fair enough. It's, you know,
That's like double. Well, another 32 mil is giving you there for free.
effectively, yeah. I've basically, you know, there or thereabouts, I've basically paid nothing for intelligence agent attaché.
Okay, we're going to launch Wanted Argala.
Is that a trait? Is it?
Launching.
Yep.
What does it do?
Okay, let's see if this helps.
It's something like every critical hit reduces your recharge time on the captain abilities by 2%. So because it's not a stacking 2%, it's 2% off whatever the 100 is. So if you've already knocked off 2%, then the 100 is technically a little bit lower. So it means stuff like your, I don't know, like Nadion Inversion or EPS conduits or Focus Frenzy, they all recharge significantly quicker.
I have a couple of the.
Drunken Heretic, we went ahead and launched. If you want to join us, don't worry if you're doing other stuff. Because, you know, it's life.
It's life.
It is.
That's life.
It's just a game.
This is not just a game.
Yes, it is.
Some people's heritage.
This is particularly just a game.
I thought the Miracle Worker flight deck cruiser was in the Infinity Box. It doesn't appear to be in the list.
I don't think so.
No, it's R&D.
Yeah.
It is not lockbox. It's R&D. So it's the R&D. It's not.
I think all of the miracle workers were not in the lockboxes. Am I correct in that?
No.
Oh, okay.
So,
What was in?
so looking at this then, if I want to, I mean it's extraordinarily unlikely, but if I wanted to get the Miracle Worker thing but I got a drop, it would make sense for me to either get the Deimos Destroyer or the Mirror Warship, because I believe they're running for about 1.5 billion right now, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, they're both going for a lot.
Although I would recommend, Boom, you probably would, if you get the Terran Warship, you probably want to keep it for the trait.
Yeah, there is that as well. I mean, I don't like the design of it, and I don't think it comes with any good skins. But I believe
Actually,
it
can use the discovery skins.
without having to buy the skins.
I don't know.
Yes, yes.
I don't know. I have the legendary discovery ship, so I don't know if it does or not.
From what I gather, it will let you use the skin.
I mean, the other one is I could just open it up into the TOS Dreadnought package. I definitely know that'll sell.
Yeah, that's ship's money.
It's like it's technically gonna make me less, but it's almost a guarantee of a sale. It's kind of like when you've got a weapon lockbox. It's like you can technically make more, say, like with Bardwar Polaron.
Last time I saw those things were going for $1 billion EC.
Yeah. But it's a guaranteed sale.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Whereas
So is the Terran Warship.
I'm not seeing many of them in the game. I haven't said that. People are probably getting it for the trait, though, aren't they?
Yeah.
Isn't it console? Its console's pretty good, isn't it? Isn't it? The console's like 15% critical severity as well.
I don't use it, so I couldn't tell you.
Or am I thinking of something else? It's like helical torsion
Oh,
console.
it's a green gravel. Is basically what it is.
Helical torsion is a discovery.
Ah, okay.
Science destroyer or whatever.
Well, Mr. Dave only went up a small amount with that one, so I think we need to make our group a little smaller.
I'll jump out.
Okay. Let's try. Anybody have any suggestions? Gosh darn it. Let me think of one thing here. That's weird. Okay.
We're just running the patrol, you know what I mean? Or
Hey, Mr. Dave,
Yeah,
you're
they're
important too.
They're trying to power level Mr. Dave up,
Right.
so she
Oh,
was trying to find the maximum team size that'll help him.
The optimum team size. What's the best to
Right.
get him leveled up?
Is it not good to run missions with a team? You can run through the missions quickly.
Well, the thing with
Some of them
missions
give
is you don't
32,000.
get a ton of XP necessarily with missions at his level. He's only at level 20.
And the other point is, I've
Alright.
done with people. There's it's not that much of a difference if you're running with somebody on there compared to the other. You're getting a level sometimes too.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's
When
only
you run
getting
with somebody.
1 or less, which means he's not getting his full XP.
Right.
So I want to check something real quick here.
That's on the mission.
That's what I
Oh,
was just
sorry,
going to
on the
go look for,
mission.
Pi, to see if we had any XP boosters in the bank.
I thought some of the missions give you 32. Okay, I didn't realise it was dependent on the level.
Well, you can't access all. Well, you can, but I don't think we've got anything in SWC. Let's see if I got anything in this bank. Nope. Nope. I will be right back. To that tune, that is. I'm right here.
What are the other lot boxes you can get that have actually got something decent in them?
It depends on what you're looking for. I mean, I actually only go for VIP claims. That's the thing I really want out of mine.
So I'm trying to work out, would I be better off trying to open the R&D lot box if I go and buy some from the exchange?
R&D boxes right now. Don't do it. The promotion is not running.
I sod that then. So
Yeah.
like, I'll stick with Infinities then.
Yeah.
Oh, 6 minutes, and if I don't get a ship,
Good luck getting a ship.
yeah, I don't think I've got more chance of winning the lottery.
Yeah, the last 2 times I got a ship from it, I had to open up like 130 or something at a time.
I really need lobby, so if you want me to give you some EC for the keys, do that. Yeah.
Well, I don't think you get much of it anyway. You'll only get what, 3, 6, probably 12 lobby if you're lucky.
There's no other way of getting it though, is there? I need to save up for the consoles. Lobby consoles.
I've got a funny feeling that the next event will be a lobby event.
I don't know.
They've done lobby prize. If they do, it'll be great. If not,
Because they did it last year, but then I was also reading a couple of people's posts on Reddit where they're theorizing, based on some podcast, that they might not just do a normal event for the anniversary, but they might also go at the end of it. You can have lobby, or you can have a lot box ship.
That's the campaign, yeah.
Yeah, that one could be interesting. I mean, I suppose for the point for you, Mark, is it probably would be. I reckon if they've done lobby once in the past, they'll do it again. I reckon.
Yeah, we'll see.
It'd be nice. I mean, I can think of maybe 2 things that I want from the lobby store right now. The rest of it, don't really care about.
Is right now the only way of getting lobby is opening boxes, yeah? There's no other way?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even that, you don't really get much. My lobby reserves, if you like, are literally just the leftovers from the last event. I think I've probably opened about 10 lot boxes since then. Barely anything. It's just not particularly cost effective.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Dave, go get those out of your mailbox. And open them up.
You say you had a TOS Dreadnought box as well?
No, there's one in the Infinity box.
Yeah.
So in the extremely unlikely thing where I get a choice, it could be worth me getting that, because then it's a guarantee of a, guarantee of a ship. Guarantee of a sale, sorry.
Yeah, the cheapest one at the moment is 950 on.
I think I managed to get mine for 690, but I was pressing refresh on the exchange like every 30 seconds for like 2 days.
It's probably best to buy one when the Infinity packs are on, you think? And everyone will be selling them straight away.
Yeah.
Probably a bit cheaper, it'll be more than one.
just for fun, since we're coming up on something here,
For funsies?
for funsies. Da-da. Okay. I've grabbed some keys.
Can I have keys?
Hi, Zork player. How are you tonight? Let's see if I can remember how to get out of here. Since we're coming up on your magical few minutes after the hour, I'm going for an obscure place.
2 minutes, boom. He
Oh,
sat
yeah.
out. He sat at Wolf 359.
Yeah,
90 seconds actually, but yeah.
there's surprising a number of people here as well. Oh no, a couple of people have left, but there's still 3 people here with me.
I'm in the Romulus system. If I do the same
That's
thing.
the wrong spot.
There's nobody in the Romulus system.
Romulus or new Romulus?
Romulus.
Ooh, yeah, way up there.
Okay, I'm gonna go there now then.
Where's Wolf 359's near the Vulcan sector, is it? Or in between Solar System and Vulcan, is that right?
It's
Right,
it's
right
right,
beside Soul. Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
right
I think
next to
the
me.
Borg red alert spit you out there, so there's loads of people.
So, Zork player, if you haven't been following, we are looking into the statement several people have made that if you open your boxes, lock boxes, in the few minutes before the beginning of the new hour and you do it in an obscure location, you have a better chance of getting something decent. We'll see if that's true.
I'm
I would have thought it
allegedly on
was. I would have thought it was completely randomised, but it makes sense that they have a limit on how many high value things they give out an hour, I suppose.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's
say
got to be.
it's-
It's got to be apportioned in some way.
I'm gonna say it's randomized.
I think it's anecdotal, if you ask me, but I'll give it a try.
Could
There's no
be.
harm trying, is there?
Yeah, if you're going to open them anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, entering Romulan system now. Just on the clock.
Hey, go away. This is my spot. Like voiced it like over chat.
Right, let's give this a go. First one gave me research assignment 25th century.
It's not
Oh.
bad.
Next one, 25,000 fleet credits.
Not bad at
Yeah.
all.
Now I've got 35,000 fleet credits.
Oh,
And the last one is a kit module prize pack.
All right. So I'm going to open up. I have a Baku duty officer,
And we are now in the 1 minute period.
500 reputation mark, Infinity bridge officer training manual,
Ooh.
Infinity weapon pack, research assignments and Kethy intelligence briefings, Zindi duty officer, Kelvin timeline officer, another training manual, a kit module, meh, 2 more, a weapon pack, and last one is temporal research assignment unspecified.
So it's not. It's
Well,
roughly
right
the
now
same
it-
then, isn't it?
It doesn't. It seems like it's the same thing that you opened last time, which wasn't at the top of it, which wasn't at the
Right.
end of
The only
hour.
difference here is I got 1, 2, 3 ultra rare duty officers. And 2 research assignments. So it's not bad.
I think unless you need lobby stuff for certain things, you're still better off right now just selling keys.
Yeah, but I don't need the EC. I'm sitting on $1 billion in EC. I need stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keys are going for
But you-
8.3 million
but
at the moment.
But you can buy stuff. But you can buy.
Yes, you can buy stuff. All right, we need to finish up getting Mr. Dave to 20, and we need to take Mr. Frost out for 3 dreadnoughts. So let's see if we can't do this for Mr. Dave here. Mr. Dave, did you open up those packages that I sent you? Okay. Open them up and let's see if we can do it now. That should give you a bit of a boost.
Apparently I can phase through your pets.
Yeah, I don't think they're actually supposed to do anything other than look like they're there.
That's funny. I've angled it in such a way that the nacelle goes straight through the gap in the middle of them.
Leave my innocent pets alone.
Yeah,
No.
Zork player, it was okay.
This is harassment.
Right,
Alrighty,
it's time for
Mr.
the
Dave,
final
let's
exchange.
try launching. Take that out of Elite, though. We don't want to do that. We'll go back to Advanced. Let's try.
One shy of I'm 999,999 refined dilithium.
Wow.
Wow.
Almost.
Almost.
Let's try Ruins of Doom, Mr. Dave.
How do I access the Terran battle zone?
It's the Badlands.
Yeah, right outside.
Okay.
So easiest way is to transwarp to Defera and then travel southeast.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm
Are
just
they ever going to
slipstreaming
fix
there.
that? What is the point in having a button to transwarp to DS9/Major and it not working?
It never works for me, but last time I tried it yesterday, it worked. It's
Oh,
not worked for ages. It worked for me yesterday, though.
Ooh, Vesuvius. I always wanted to go there. My wife took me to the Pompeii exhibit
oh, really?
2 days ago,
I bet that would be cool.
and it was amazing. So it's the last opportunity to see it here in the States,
Ooh.
and I learned a lot of cool things about it. Now I want to go to Pompeii because holy crap, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And coincidentally enough, I have my Google TV thing playing in the background. Got Mount Vesuvius like almost entirely gone, and Pompeii right outside of it. So
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. So, Mr. Dave, if you want to launch for Ruins of Doom, we can do that one and see if we can't get you to 20.
I'm using my Google TV to spy on every other device in the house because I have nothing better to do with it. $783.
For what?
Watch out. Low
I said 183 Lobby. And it shouldn't be that expensive to get anything. So I'm lamenting just because I don't have more.
Just posted into the chat a
Mm-hmm.
console that I built about a week ago.
Yeah.
Can't sell it for anything worthwhile. Who wants it?
I actually have one.
You can't sell that, seriously?
If it wasn't Drain X, I'd want it, but I don't use Drain. So.
I mean, I can sell it, but it goes for like 260,000 right
Oh.
now.
That's crazy.
I was trying to get one of the EPG ones because they go for like 100 million.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good luck, buddy.
Yeah.
And you can't re-engineer it, right?
No.
Oh, bummer.
So if anyone wants it, they are free to have it.
I have 2 EPG ones on Kasiki.
Equally, I've just gotten this out of one of those boxes. If anyone wants that.
I never understood the purpose on that one, to be honest.
With the next spore colony before the
I'm assuming it's like makes you a little bit like a Jemadar.
Yeah, it's basically what it is you turn into Gemini for a minute. I've got that on one of my bridge officers. They shroud and they kill things. It's nice. It makes them basically impossible to kill while they're stealth, but
Colony neutralized. Let's
if
head
only
for
they
the
did
next one.
damage outside of stealth,
Picking
that'd
up
be
Mokai ships on long-range
remarkable.
sensors. We're about to have company.
Focusing. 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 Great. That's awesome. Does anybody need focusing disruptor beams?
No? Focusing disruptor beams. I don't even know them.
Focusing link disruptor beams.
Oh. No. Sounds good.
It's 557 DPS. At Mark 12. It's not bad.
And what is the special power on them?
Well, one is Control D damage 2.
No. On the disruptor beam,
Oh.
what?
5 shield hardness, 5 scientific readiness, if you have it. And the other one is, yeah. I know. It's not like you actually get a choice. Focusing is good for space.
Good evening, Rob934. How are you tonight? And by the way, thank you for the follow. Yes, I know Mr. Dave needs to fix his ship too.
I have the newest Klingon arrivals on our side.
So hopefully we'll get him up to 20 with this.
Offering disruptors because I'm a good person. That's
You
it.
are a good person.
I'm not.
That's debatable.
I'm not a good person. I live in Florida. There's a reason I'm stuck here. Okay, there isn't a reason I'm stuck here. It's mostly real estate. But
Because you're married to someone who actually wanted to move there?
because I'm married to someone who doesn't like me.
Oh.
Otherwise,
Well,
I would live in Canada if I could. Oh, crap, I admitted that out loud.
But do you speak the language?
Well, I mean, I speak English and French.
It's easy to speak the language in Canada. Just apologise every other sentence.
That's where I was going.
I'm not very good at apologizing.
That's okay, me neither.
Well, yeah, you're a bad Canadian.
But the chances are, given enough time, you'd probably apologise for being a bad apologiser, thus invalidating your entire point, I reckon.
No,
It's,
no.
you can take the Canadian out.
Did you just say,
take the
I
Canadian out of Canada.
reckon?
Yes.
You've been in the South too long.
He's in Atlanta.
I know.
That's not a southern thing.
It is so a southern
Almost
thing.
certainly is.
Yeah,
No,
it is.
I
Mark,
find
come on,
myself using it.
I'm going to be calling on Mark. Mark, come on, chip in now. I think he's on mute.
It is
think
such a southern thing. It may be
It-
other places, but here, yeah, it's totally south.
When I used to, when I was 16 years old, I was in Greensboro, North Carolina,
Is it me?
and I was working in theater. Of course, I had lived my entire life up to that point in Rochester, New York, about as northern as you could get, and I was using, I reckon, within 3 months.
See, now that I think about it, I don't think I've actually heard anyone down here actually say that. But then it's a bit different in Atlanta than it is out in the sticks. You don't
Yeah.
get quite as many colloquials.
It's definitely more of a rural thing. One
Yeah,
of my
rural Georgia's rough.
one of my favorite engineers always said he did things with, he reckoned this and he reckoned that, and I'm like, you went to MIT? He goes, yeah, but I live in Mississippi. Okay. All right, Mr. Dave. What the heck? Yeah, I'd be happy to tackle some more of it with you tomorrow, Mr. Dave. So let's see if we can't get you up. And you put the boosts on? Oh, Lord. I know some of those words. I'm
I'm going to log off for the evening, I think.
Okay.
So I will leave you all to it. Well, enjoy yourselves.
Okay, Pi, I got maybe 3 words out of that.
It's because it's not a real
And
language.
one of them is Ed. Okay, unskilled, I got that one.
It's not a real language.
It is.
Totally isn't. If it's not a real people, it's not a real language.
Ah, okay.
He's making fun of the Brits in the room.
See, you talk real Danish versus what they teach you in the books, which is very much the man likes to drink light beer, which was today's thing. They were doing light, dark, and colors. And every other one was, she is drinking dark beer. He is eating black cheese. She is drinking light beer. She is drinking dark beer. I'm thinking, there's a theme going on here, and it's not colors.
That Danes are drunkards? I think that's what they're talking about.
Yeah, it is
They
Danish
really
for
like
kindergartners.
cheese.
I'm just trying to imagine black cheese. Ugh.
Yeah, I asked Pi about that, and he's like, I don't know what it is. So I think they're just practicing. And then today we got into Lilla Eble, which is purple apples.
We were in Brittany 2 years ago, and there's lots of really strange looking cheeses there.
Yeah. Actually, that's one thing I loved
Northern
about.
France messed out.
We actually went to an English cheese shop without any Monty Python characters in there. It was so
I didn't know
good.
those existed.
Yes.
Oh, Monty Python.
Pi says, once I get good at Danish, let's have a Danish-only stream. Yes.
Well, that would be a very lonely stream.
Streaming from Narnia. All right, we need to do a Dreadnought for Frost before I go to bed. So, Frost, do you want to go KDF or Federation?
No, I'm currently in KDF. If I go to
Okay.
Federation, I gotta kill another Dreadnought too.
Nope, I'm good with this. So, anybody who'd like to team up for Hive Onslaught?
Sure. Why
Okay.
not?
On KDF?
Sure, why not? That's pretty close to apologizing, Duffy.
How is that an apology?
You're agreeing for no real reason. That's some.
I'm agreeing to group up. How is that an apology?
It's close to it. I didn't say it wasn't an apology. I said
No, it's not really close to it.
Where are you, Frost?
I'm an Odama. No Dama.
There you are. DT, you want to join us for a little Hive Onslaught?
Sure.
Okie doke. Anybody else? I need one more KDFer. Otherwise, we can pug it for the last person.
Crap. Talking to me now.
Okay. Okay. Wasted's going to join us. He's got to switch over. Captain Winters, 85. Good evening. How are you
Okay.
tonight? Oh, that's you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Why would anybody do that? Wow.
what?
Well, it's slightly political.
I see Ashley's out there tonight.
Guy showed up at the at a rally with an anti-Antifa T-shirt on, with a communist symbol on the chest.
Oh,
Got all sorts of confused.
yeah.
It's like, I don't think you know what any of those mean. I'm just saying.
They don't agree with me. They're all communists.
I do not think that word means what you think it means.
And if you go by the shirt, so are you. So,
All
it's
right,
not
I'm
like-
queuing us for Hive Onslaught Advanced. Wee woo?
Woo.
Wee woo, all right. How many of the dreadnoughts do you need? Just 2? Or do you need all 3?
I need to kill 2 more of them.
Okay.
He'll get them for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is not.
There's like 50,000 dreadnoughts in this map, so
This is my torp boat, so I'm sure I'll get enough damage in.
You would think, yes. So I'm going to upgrade the Samsara Jaeger up to a little bit more DPS because she's okay, but not fabulous.
Do
There we
Oh,
go.
Do you want some of the tips that went into what I've got now, Mom?
Sure, we can talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
But I may do this one with Ed just because he and I have been working on it, and I thought you and I could do my jellyfish.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. I have to kill Zinkethy and
I still can't
arthropods.
believe I held my own against all of you guys.
We were being nice to you. We were just going to slaughter you, but no. No, you have to come back
Well,
and kill
I
us
don't know
all.
how you got lucky enough to, like, every time you, like, came up to me, you were always behind me. It's like, really, dude, what the hell? Also, my mines weren't deploying by themselves either. But I did learn something about PvP. Mines don't auto-deploy PvP maps. And I'm assuming that's something because for fairness in PvP.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Oh, great. Oh, I'm in trouble. Didn't like that very much.
Mr. Dave, if you're still on, go to one of the ship docks and get your ships repaired. Pi noticed it, and I did too, that you've got some damage on that ship. And thank you for joining us. I'll be happy to run some tomorrow. I won't be doing a show tomorrow, but I'd be happy to do that before I have to leave for the day. I'm going to die. Oh well. Speaking of damage. How are you doing on your dreadnoughts?
No, I haven't got one yet.
Oh, tactical cube should count.
Well, I have a bevy of spheres chasing me right now.
Well,
Take care of the
tell
spheres, go deal with the cube.
Trash me.
Hey, Mr. Dave, if you're up early enough and you want to join us, maybe we can get a couple of runs in with Ed.
That was one.
Okay, take care, Mr. Dave.
Purposely not targeting any cubes for you.
No,
I'm
it's
just
fine.
targeting regular cubes, so
It doesn't matter. You guys can destroy everything you want. Those two guys at the end, at the very least, are both dreadnoughts, and I can kill them.
That's true too, yeah. That is true.
And I only have to kill one more, so it doesn't matter.
I was trying to be nice, but no.
No, 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 no.
I know there's something wrong with your knife. We know you're a different
It
angle.
always comes back to bite us in the butt when we're nice.
Apparently. Really? It's 3 kilometers away from the warp core explosion and it still killed me. Hey,
yeah. Same thing here.
interesting to know what the range is on that warp core explosion. Damn,
Apparently more than 3 kilometers.
apparently. Mind you, this too squishy. They're pretty squishy still too, but
That'd be number 3 for me. Well, I know it's less than 6 kilometers because that's how far away it went.
probably 5 then.
Because this game does like its round numbers sometimes. There we go.
Cabo.
Why is there?
Turn, stupid. Ow. That feedback pulse is just brutal as hell.
Your efforts are futile. Destroy this vessel, and I will own another.
Ow! 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 Yeah. Pretty sure I just killed myself.
By Grafthaw's hammer, you will be avenged.
Yep, right about now. Not toothpick holders, toothbrush holders.
Toothpick holder, toothbrush holder, same thing.
It's a little bit of difference.
Not really.
Scan for escaping pods.
Yes, yes.
No, I don't wanna.
But it's escaping pods.
Okay, Borg, can you like blow up another time here now, or what? You done?
So, did you get your dreadnoughts?
I did.
Excellent. Well, since we
I
have
only had to blow up twice.
since we have successfully gotten the dreadnoughts, and we've helped Mr. Dave a little bit, but we need to help him some more to get him up and leveled. I'm going to log off. I got some stuff to do tonight. I will not be on tomorrow night, except Mr. Dave. I may be on to help you out for a little bit before I leave, if my car gets fixed. If my car doesn't get fixed,
If your car
then
gets fixed.
yes, Pipe. You want to raid somebody? Yeah, I hope it gets fixed. That would be really nice. But my son dropped off his car key, so I can get around tomorrow, not have to Uber everywhere.
Well, that was nice of him.
It was. Yeah, he lives next door and he literally works around the corner, so he can be without a car easier than I can. But Uber was fine. All right, we're going to go raid somebody. We're going to raid Pirate Scum Gaming. So everyone, have a great night. We will talk to you. Somebody might talk to you tomorrow. I'll be on with Ed tomorrow. Have a great night, everybody.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye.
So long. Farewell. Pirate 'em.